Dearest friends, salutations to every one of you, and congratulations that you are taking and giving a chance by being regular to the class to learn the art of bettering ourselves for the better life. And I really have to appreciate your efforts and extend my gratitudes to you because it is because of you that I am also taking a chance to study Geetha and talk on that to you. Maybe both that way lose our identities in the study and learning and application of Geetha Jnanam so that our lives become better first for ourselves and the world at large. Gita knowledge or knowledge of all scriptures aims at our own self to improve our own self. That's what is called as Adhyatma Jnana. And when we improve ourselves, obviously, the world also reciprocates to us. That is how we have to stop the notions that when the world is good, then I'll be fine. And come to the right understanding that when I am doing well everything, then the world is good from its side. Secondly, what? World is not in our hands, we are in our hands. Therefore, whichever is in our hands, on that only we can function. We are in our hands, not the world. So that's how inevitably every person, how much ever he wants to be successful in the outer world, he'll have to become basically internal and introverted, spiritual only. Else, you will not only not succeed outside, but even by destiny or chance, even if you achieve something given by somebody, etc., that he'll misuse and create a downfall for himself with the same thing because he is not spiritual. सो नॉन स्पिरिचुअल खुद भी तरक्की नहीं करेगा, अपने आप मिलने वाले चीज़ों को भी वो खोएगा. Spiritual person, he will grow and he can guide others also. That is how one has to become like that only. So, welcome you, congrats to you. May the Lord, Guru, Gita Mata, and all the Mahatmas bless us in this path. Now, today also, like every day, the three topics. First one is Shloka. Today we learn Shloka of Guru. Very simple. Then we'll have a simple common sense thought for a very few minutes. Then, in continuation of what we have done yesterday, Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, 5th shloka. Second line also we saw today. We'll see the third line, fourth pada. Then, if required or possible, even the 6th shloka also we try to see. So, that is what is our target. And in these shlokas, especially आज का कल का yesterday today tomorrow, this is the synopsis of whatever is taught so far, but gist of exactly what we have to learn from the spiritual shastras, and most important essential for you and I to clarify some wrong notions and to create the right inspiration. ध्यान से सुनो, दिमाग लगा के समझो, तो ये आपको इतना फायदा देगा कि आप उसका कीमत भी नहीं चुका सकते. That's the glory of this knowledge in these two shlokas, where Bhagavan tells that it is our responsibility for us to put our efforts for our own growth. आत्म उद्धरण की बात यहाँ हो रही है. Okay, let us see. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Salutations to the Guru, the Lord. Everyday mantras they are. Today again Guruvaram, Guru Mantra. So simple, it is a part of Guru Stotra. So Mannatah Shri Jagannatah Madguruhu Shri Jagadguruhu Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Salutations to that Guru who taught me these three. Is that Mannataha, the Lord, the only Lord who can protect me in all problems is Jagannatha Narayan. And Mad Guru Sri Jagat Guru. Means what? My Guru is the Guru of the whole world. Same word Guru who is guiding the entire universe has come in the form of my Guru to save me. Mad Guru Sri Jagat Guru. And then what the teachings Guru give? Madatma Sarvabhutatma. The self in me, self in all, self in me, all is self in me. This knowledge, the Guru who has given it to me, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, to that Guru my salutations. So that Guru who taught me Narayana is the Jagannatha, who taught me that the Jagat Guru only come as his own Guru, and who teaches me that self in me is the self in all. Self Atma in all is self in me. These are all great spiritual ultimate truths. You and I, maybe after some lives, we will evolve to recognize it. And the Guru, this way, who has helped and guided us from protecting from falling down, who has helped us in succeeding in the outer world, now through this great wisdom, who is taking me towards liberation, to that Guru, my salutation. Simple. जितना आप समझ सकते समझो, नहीं तो क्या श्लोक तो बोल लो, भगवान की कृपा हो जाएगी. ओम श्री गुरु कृपया भक्ति ज्ञान द्वारा मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति समैक्यता प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म सेवकानां संरक्षण विघ्न शत्रु निर्मूलना संपदा शक्ति साधा अवतिधारा अवाप्तारा विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री गुरु स्तोत्रांतर्गत गुरु मंत्र से पारायणम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. 11 times we will do here. Make it 108 by adding 97. Your target 1080. Enjoy. Om Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mannatha Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagat Guru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. What a beautiful mantra. See, keep chanting all these mantras daily and increase the divine powers, which is the immunity, stamina, booster to protect ourselves from all negativities subtly at the psychological level, even the subtle level. Okay. Now the common sense thought is simple today. Ki, all the time be aware that you be aware and ensure that you are on right track. More than that, anything else is not in our hands, we need not worry. See, to keep the health proper, be on right track. What is to be done, do it. and to continue in the job, that the boss should not scold me or remove me. Be on the right track. Ensure consciously with the intellect to understand what is the right track I have to be in, and by body senses and all be being in the right track. By being in the right track, just relax. When I have to talk to you, let me be ensuring myself that I'm right track, that I'm talking to you, Geetha, sensibly, useful and understandable and acceptable, practical for you. Insurance. Ensure that we are on the right track. You're at home with parents. What to do? You can't change the parents or the world, but you can be on right track. As a child, what is to be done by me? You are on the right track. If I am there, the things will be taken care. See, no? That the trains, when they are on the track rightly, they can cover hundreds and thousands of kilometers of distance. थोड़ा सा detrack derail हो गया, so the whole rail collapses, and how many people get succumb to it. Yesterday the train derailed, but luckily not even one died. At the right time it was recognized and it was stopped. But ऐसा नहीं होता है जिंदगी में. We have to be careful. To be on the right track at every place wherever you are. Ensure it. It's in your hands. Then after कोई जवाबदारी देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. And I am right track. Like I have my license, scooter car, RC book is there, petrol, that pollution checking is there. Then exactly about zebra crossing, I stopped my vehicle. You are on right track. Why will the police constable come and ask you? Traffic police. है तो आगे बढ़ा निकाल 200 रुपए. Why will he say because you are not on the track? Show me your आई कार्ड. बता दो और सब कुछ है. वेलकम. मुस्कुराहट से will allow you to go ahead. है ना. सिनेमा टिकट है हाथ में तो यू कैन एंटर. एंश्योर फ्लाइट टिकट ट्रेन टिकट है, कोई रोकेगा नहीं हमको. इन द सेम वे बीइंग इन राइट ट्रैक इज आवर ड्यूटी ऑलवेज. हमेशा निरंतर रहना उस बात में कि मैं सही रास्ते पे हूं कि नहीं. हाँ? हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो न. इतनी शक्ति दे में देना दाता, मन में विश्वास कमजोर हो न. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, है ना, भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना. दैट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल मंत्र और श्लोका सब सिनेमा गाना. भूल कर भी भूल ना होना. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हम पे हमसे भूल कर भी भूल हो ना. सो टू बी ऑन राइट ट्रैक, है ना. मोर देन दैट. कॉलेज जा रहे हैं, राइट ट्रैक. योर जॉब व्हाट इज इट? लिसन टू क्लास, गो टू लैब, टॉक टू फ्रेंड्स, से हाय, हैव फूड टुगेदर, टॉक एनीथिंग इफ यू वांट important. That's all right track. Any other than that is the nonsense. And if you look into our hearts all the time, what is right track, wrong track? The hints keep on coming from inside, but we suppress it in our over enthusiasm of doing something, though wrong, taken as right. That way, today's simple common sense that is, it is in your hands, in your own interest, that keep yourself on right track at every point in every issue. Properly in Indian driving system, go on the left side. You are on right track. और आग में जाएगा तो वही पकड़ लेगा या ठोक देगा वगैरह. हाँ, यू टेक और ओवरटेक, टेक दैट वे, गो टू दैट में हायर वे, स्पीड वाला जोन में जाओ, ओवरटेक करो, अगेन कम बैक टू योर लेन. What a wonderful the journey is. So ensure that you are on right track is a simple common sense thought for the day. Thank you. Now let us come to Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, 5th mantra. We'll summarize it today. If possible, 6th श्लोक also we'll see. और दोनों मिलकर कल फिर एक बार, बिकॉज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, बहुत क्रूशियल है. इसी में सारा जीवन का सक्सेस या फेल्योर सब छिपा हुआ है. रहस्य सब इसी में, सबके लिए वही है. So the shloka was uddhared atmanatmanam na atmanam avsadayet atma eva atmanah bandhu atma eva atmanah ripo bandhu atma atmanastasya atma eva atmanajitah anatmanastu shatrute varteta atma eva shatruvatu. The one who understands these two shlokas, digest these two, no, you will not get disappointed by depending on anybody for anything. And you will always enjoy the success, not only success, but the performance, because he has performed on his own, did not depend on anyone at all. That meaning, the Lord Krishna, Arjuna is Krishna Bhakta. He himself he says, बेटा मैं तुमको बाद में देख लेता, तू अपना उद्धार खुद कर पहले, पहले अपना स्वयं का उद्धार. Generally, what happens to all of us? Even on the name of devotion, etc. Also, we just become lazy and depend on others more, and others only go on cheating us. We never succeed in our life. स्वयं का उद्धार करो. Anywhere, if you have to learn driving, it is you who should learn, want to learn it. You should go to driving school. You pay the money and you follow all the instructions and you learn it. Facilities are there from outside, but if you don't follow all these things, then I must learn and I must go and I must practice what he says, etc. Can I be a good driver? Never. हर फील्ड में अपने आप का उद्धार खुद को करना पड़ता है. Let us chant the mantra. Shri Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Param Brahmane Namaha. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच पंचमौ षष्ठौ श्लोकौ. इसको क्या है ना, हम 6 बार पढ़ेंगे, कट्टे पढ़ेंगे. टंग ट्विस्टर है ये. 6 times I am saying. Both of them together 6 times. Let us do the exercise. कभी कभी ऐसा भी थोड़ा करना पड़ता है. Let us do. ॐ उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. Second time. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. What a beautiful slokas. Atma, 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 so many times. Even big students or knowledgeable people, seeming spiritual people, yogis, also fail to recognize this point. Misunderstand this or don't understand. Therefore, they incur all the downfalls or the losses. Bestest slokas these 12. First 2 lines we saw yesterday. From the general standpoint also we said, from the topic that is under discussion standpoint also we said. In general, Whichever the field we are already given freedom, already given resources, already given the opportunity. Seizing them, we have to work ourselves and grow. That's called Uddhared Atmanatma. Financial, you do your Uddhara. Educational, you do your Uddhara. Politically, you want to grow, you have to put your efforts. In any other the places, the name and fame, you do it. So, in that way, you put your efforts to grow, others may help, but the conscious attempt should be on yourself to grow. Without putting effort on yourself, try to take help from others to grow. That help won't be of any help. These are all we studied. Then spiritually seen in the context of the topic, here Uddhara is to bring ourselves to the Yoga Ruda Sthiti. So, our own Uddhara of coming from Roga Ruda, Bhoga Ruda to the Yoga Ruda Sthiti, we only have to do it for ourselves. So, nobody can do. Just like, the bad habits go. Who will remove from me? I only have to remove. Good habits go. Who will give me? Nobody can give. I only have to take. Is it not at every level? In the same way, in these three thoughts of Yoga Ruda Sthiti, I have to reach my own self. So that is called as real Uddhara. We can have many other Uddharas, but the real Uddhara is this one. न इंद्रियार्थेषु अनुसज्जते न कर्मसु अनुसज्जते सर्वसंकल्प सन्यासी. This is called as Atmodharana. Udharet. You do it by yourself. And how to do all that? We have discussed yesterday. How do we do the Uddhara of ours of coming to Yoga Arudha Sthiti? The first case was with the Pratipaksha Bhavana toward the objects. Na Indriyartheshu Anusajjate. Second, Akarma Sanusajjate. When I don't have interest in Indriyartha, why should I involve in that karma? And any other karma also out of obligations, etc. I will not involve. Why? Because I have my own duties to reach, my own goals to reach, my own duties to perform to reach my goal. In this way, from the unnecessary karma also, when we withdraw, then we have done the Uddhareda Atmanatmanam, and we have done the second portion of becoming Yoga Rudha. And the third is the most terrible. And this is very tough for me to communicate, doubly tough for you to catch. The biggest troubles or problems for us is what? The mana is never stable a moment to. It has got so many sankalpas coming of millions of time, wasting our energy, wasting our time, and they themselves becoming strong vasana and desire and forcing us to do all negative. Therefore, that Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi Rupi, third Yoga Arudha Sthiti, reaching there also, it is our own Uddhara. है ना? संकल्प हमेशा कामना का होता है, which pulls us down and down. You can have sankalpa for dharma, you can have sankalpa for seva, you can have sankalpa for spiritual growth. You cannot have sankalpa for the worldliness, kamana. If you have it, we will really have it only. Therefore, here Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi. Sarva Vishaya Sankalpa Sannyasi. And see, when it is a duty and service and sadhana, initial Sankalpa is required and you have done it, then beyond the work, aur kya Sankalpa karna hai? You should be careful, that's all in that. So, in short, the third one is very beautiful. Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi ka arth kya hua? Calm and quiet mind say he is engaged in his own work towards his own goal. For a Vedanti, when he has dropped his own conscious sankalpa, mind has become so calm and quiet. The calm and quiet mind is samadhistamana. The mind in samadhi is a self only. That is what the experience for the spiritual seekers from this shloka, when they understand the essence and try to implement. For you and I, who are serving in the world, want to succeed in the world, for us also, when other than our duty, other kamanas, when we stop entertaining, then we can perform our duty well and become successful. All said is what? The whims and fancies of the mind should not be encouraged. So it creates the Vishaya, desire for the Vishaya, it pushes us into that activity and again repeats again and again to do the same. ये वाला cycle of Desire, action, result, enjoyed. Again, it is becoming impression. Again, that which is like a flood taking us away from our main duty. That one we have to curtail. That's the meaning of Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi. Yoga Rudas Tada Uchate. So, first one is this one. Second one is what? Equal to is what? No Atmanam Avasadayat. When you have reached to the level of Atma Uddharana is equal to Yoga Ruda Sthiti. Don't go back to again Roga Ruda, Bhoga Ruda. Protecting ourselves from falling down also important. Just like हाथ में इतने मेहनत से मेहंदी लगवा लेते हैं बेटियां, फिर उनको क्या है उसको बचाते ही रहना पड़ता है टिल पूरा हाथ में लाल होने तक. So too the whole makeup they make when they have to play on the stage. Uddare Atmana. But you have to be so careful till the play is over that that makeup is not going away. So too beautiful painting is done. And protection of the painting by putting it in a frame or glass. So too building is constructed. Then continuous maintenance for that construction to remain steady. If not done, बिल्डिंग तो बना दिया कोई कमिटी नहीं कोई देखभाल करने वाला नहीं वन ऑफ द अदर थिंग स्टार्ट्स लीकिंग एवरी टाइम देन देखते देखते वो कोलैप्स्ड स्थिति को भी आ जाती है. So the whole building people are the reason for its collapse because they are not protected. In what? In not allowing it to fall down. So getting 10 on 10. Uddare Atmana Atmanam. Don't come back to 9 or 8. Na Atmanam Avasadi. And come to the world number one rank. Sports. See to it that it is maintained. Don't play in such a way that you will lose your rankings. How many exams we are seeing. In the same way, in general, life में दोनों important. From the lower level, lifting ourselves to the higher level is our own goal, very important, our own effort. Staying there, not falling back to the lower level again is our own self-effort. And what is our problem? Every day we do something and do the uddhara. But again, we only undo it by doing the wrong thing. Therefore, avasadhanam we only do. Then the net result is what? You are back to square one where from you have started. Like the people who go to temple. Uddharedatmanatmanam, they become a devotee. They have done puja, they have prayed to the Lord. What a beautiful mind that's created if they sincerely do the puja. But as they come back from the temple, sitting in the car with the wife or husband or children, slowly start fighting and dire, that Uttareda Atma, that I am a devotee of the Lord, I have done a puja, all that avasadhanam, that they back to a regular routine fighting wife and husband. Like when you come to spiritual class, not the spiritual. We are told, we will be told, the self is the truth, self is the goal, self is to be realized. So they are inspired in that. Uddhareda Atmanatmana ho gaya. But once they go out of the class, everything other than the God or the self is taken as goal as earlier, and then that is a downfall. अवसाधन कहते हैं उसको. पेड़ बनाया तो गिरने से भी बचाना है उसको इस तरह से. Now, Atmana Avasadayat is very important. We are inadvertent that our good qualities we lose because of some situations. Our abilities also, we don't sustain them, take it for granted and go low in our life. Avasadhan karne mat dena apne aap. So, healthily, getting the health of the body is uddhara. Continue the medication, good food, don't allow it to fall down is na Atmana Avasadayat. But doctor gave medicine, you took it, you became well, and after again you started eating what you want, you are again Atma Sadhan kara rahe ho. Is it not? Our life is like those jail inmates. They are taught every Atma Uddhara when they are inside the jail, counseling and all. But the fellow when they came out, again come out, na Atma Sadhan nahi karte hain. They forget whatever is taught to them. They again go for some theft, फिर पकड़ में आ जाते. So, spiritual knowledge, morals, ethics, duty related things, general things, all. To learn them is uddhara hours. Practice it. Not practicing, falling down is avasadhanam. So, apne aap mein होता है. गिराओ मत अपने आप को. So, to the uddhara, you only do the initiative. Yeah, some places you need help, take. But same time, others tries to do the avasadhanam. Don't give chance for others also to pull us down, nor we also do some nonsense for ourselves to fall down. We have to protect our state of being, status of being. Natmanam avashay. And the main point is next line. Atma evahi atmana bandhu. I myself am my own friend. Bandhu means sahayakari, dukkha nivarakaha. This is the third point we discussed today, a minute or so. The bandhu is sahayakari. Bandhu means samasya dukkha nivaraka. Atma evaya atmana bandhu means I myself am a bandhu to remove my dukkha and my samshayas. Outer people may give the solution, but if I don't myself take and apply it, how will I change? Atma evahi atmana bandhu. I myself am my own friend. Others are second round friends. Spiritual में तो क्या कहते हैं ना, even these real bandhus also are the shatru only in Adhyatmika, because of them we create all the raga dvesha. Vichitra explanation. Even our friends relations, whom we consider as bandhu, they are not mitra or bandhu, they are shatru, because time pura उन्हीं के अंदर जाता है, दिमाग भी उसमें फंस जाता है. We can never reach to Bhagavan. From that standpoint, even the general bandhus also are called as shatrus, because they take you away from the spiritual track. Deliberately they need not do. वैसे कहेंगे यार चला घूमने चलते हैं, हाँ गीता क्या पढ़ना सुनना, that is enough. Is it not? So, Atma eva Atmanaha bandhu. Clear? I am myself my own friend, my own helper, my own true relation, my own true uplifter. Same way, next line is equally important. Atma eva Atmanaha ripuhu. I myself am my own enemy. And the outer enemies also I create because of my own inner negativities. And myself again, because of all the wrong habits, etc., I behave as a, I myself am shatru to me. So इधर दूसरा कोई नहीं है बंदा, मैं ही हूँ. My own ignorance makes me fall down. My own knowledge makes me rise. So I have to rise myself with jnana. I should not allow myself to fall down because of ajnana. You do this, these two things are remembered. The shloka is very clear. उद्धरेद आत्मनात्मानं न आत्मानं साधयेत् आत्मा एव हि आत्मनः बन्धुः. Be specific about this thing. If I have a disease, I have to feel that I must go to doctor and all. Any other places also, I myself become bandhu to myself. If not, I make myself as an enemy. उद्धरेद आत्मनात्मानं न आत्मानं साधयेत् आत्मा एव आत्मनः बन्धुः. Atma eva, which Atma, which will be told in the next shloka. But यहाँ तो मैं ही मेरा बंधु होकर मेरा कल्याण कर सकता हूँ, मैं ही मेरा शत्रु होकर मेरे को अपने आप को मैं गिराता हूँ. So choice is yours. Lift yourself, don't allow yourself to fall. For lifting yourself, you yourself are the friend. And for falling yourself, don't say anybody is the other cause. Nobody should blame. You say, again, I only was cause for my own avasadhanam. This is what is this shloka, very important, very powerful. So is it not reducing our dependency on people? And everybody is potentially divine, no? When I try to do my own Atmodhara, I myself discover all the energies from within. I really become Atmodharita. Because the Lord is everywhere, there is all powerful. Such all powerful Lord is in me also. Then why cannot I do efforts to evolve myself? In this way, this shloka, all the four parts are very essential. Just go through it, listen, chant shloka many times, see the literal meaning, feel for it, how it is really guiding from within, how important is this shloka. इस तरह से उसका सदुपयोग कर लेना. उद्धरेद आत्मनात्मानम, as sacred it is to lift ourselves to higher level. Natmanam sadhed, so important, careful we have to be, not to fall to a lower level from where we started. This is what is shloka. And you yourself are enemy, yourself are friend. And it's a big topic. Which me is enemy? Simple meaning are my own Dehendra Manopadi are my enemy. And they themselves are my friends. And to be friendly only, they are given to be by the Lord. But only by misusing them, wrong contacts, I made them to be my own enemy. ठीक है, आज इतना काफी है। ओम श्री भगवानुवाच उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. This shloka will not touch it. We will see tomorrow. That is enough. And today's shloka learnt is what? Mannata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguruho Madatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Common sense thought. Ensure that you are on right track. That's it. Thank you. From today, we'll just reduce our class time. Maybe 40 minutes, 45 maximum करेंगे.